What's up, YouTube? Today I wanted to go over one of the biggest things I've learned that helped me progress faster in BJJ, now being that I'm 4 months into my journey. So I'm 4 months into doing BJJ. I've been doing it 5 days a week, sometimes 6, sometimes 7. And I feel like I've learned a lot from just coming consistently to knowing what benefits me, and also learning from my mistakes faster than maybe somebody who only goes 3 or 2 to 3 days a week, and actually catching those mistakes. So one of the biggest things I've learned from doing BJJ, okay, I thought that cop was turning around for me. I was like, what the heck? I'm just talking into a little microphone. All right. So one of the biggest things I've learned into doing BJJ for 4 months and about 5 to 7 times a week is that when I first came in, I wanted to be the submission king. You know, I wanted to come in, I came in wanting to be the Darce master. One submission that I'm just going to be able to catch everybody in and destroy people at. And I thought Darces were super cool after seeing them in the UFC. So the reason I came in with like that mindset is because I asked ChatGPT, hey, how do I become, or like what makes a purple belt a purple belt? And I also asked people around me like, hey, why is a purple belt like so much better than a blue belt? And a lot of people said like they master. A lot of people said that purple belts really are good at everything, but there's one thing that they're extremely good at, to where they impose that game on you. So I was like, okay, I want to get started on that quick, so let me find something that's really cool, that if I can impose that game on people, I'll be a purple belt in like 2 weeks, right? So I came in trying to learn the Darce for myself, and not really understanding positions that help get to, not even understanding like the positions that help me get to the Darce, or like learning to find details of the Darce. And now that I'm even 4 months in, I found that I'm learning the Darce still, and I like the Darce, but that's not my go-to submission. And the one thing I would say is that's more important, the thing about Jiu-Jitsu is more important than submissions. Submissions is like the last thing I'd say you should learn in Jiu-Jitsu. And it's more about the concepts of that submission, right? The way I think about it is that there's no point in learning the submission if you can't even get out of top mount, if you can't even get out of mount or side control, or you can't even keep somebody in side control, or you can't keep somebody in mount, or somebody passes your guard like it's bread and butter, you know? So I would say, if anybody is first starting out, I found that for me that focusing on pressure and controlling somebody in that position leads to everything else opening up. I was talking about it with my professor today, and we went over just controlling somebody in side control, or maintaining side control. And after doing like a few drills and rounds with that, we like to do a live training too. So after doing live training of that, I found that it really opens up a lot of submissions if you actually are going for them. But honestly, even if the submissions were open, I wasn't even going for them. I wanted to see like, okay, how long can I actually keep this person down? And obviously, like somebody who's lighter and like maybe newer, it was much easier than the heavier, more experienced people. But even when I did get to the heavier, more experienced people, just repping how to keep that person down, and then just maybe moving up in difficulty, really improved my game over the 4 months of just like not learning or not trying to fish submissions each time, and just putting myself in a bad position. Like, if you might not think about it this way, but the way I think about it is that if you go for a submission, that usually leads you open for something else. Or if you have holes in your game, like obviously I'm a white belt, I have holes in my game. If you have holes in your game and you try to go for a submission early, that's only going to put you in a worse position. So I want to be a competitor. I want to go to tournaments and everything. If I would have went to a tournament 2 months ago, I easily would have lost a lot of points just due to me trying to try a submission and then being swept easily. At least that's how it would feel like if the people at my gym were going there, because they know what submission I was going for. You know, me trying to be the Darce King. Now I'm trying to be the North-South Choke King, but that's whatever. But yeah, trying to be a submission king, especially only good at one submission, is terrible. Don't go in with that mindset. That was my biggest mistake coming in, is going in with the mindset of being a one-trick pony, and that really stalled my game out for the first month. And honestly, if I wasn't going in as much as I am now, or as much as I have been going in, I probably would have stalled. I would have not seen progress until even like half a year in, once I actually learned the concepts and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to make this short video, get it out there. One big thing that I've learned is that don't be the one-trick pony. Be somebody who can do it all, and that's how you really improve. Really open up your mindset to everything and be a sponge. If you like what I got to say and you want to hear more, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to try to do more Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu videos like this. And I think I really want my channel to focus on, I think I want it to be more on documenting my journey while also sharing a passion of like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And if you enjoy the video, please like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And I'm going to try to be more consistent. Thanks for watching.